Hi guys, we're at Profusion Performing Arts and we are back at what?
Quarantine Live. On this episode of Quarantine Live, Miss Christie reached out and said, hey, what do y'all want to know about Miss Christie?
I think Dominique said, Christy, this is what you're doing today because I'm running late.
Yeah, that. Okay, and so, y'all obviously think y'all know Miss Christie so well. Okay. Well, so I took the liberty to ask my favorite questions. And I told her that she doesn't get a choice on what questions I ask. Doesn't matter if it's embarrassing. Doesn't matter if it's too much truth. Doesn't matter. I get to ask it, and she doesn't get it to tell me no. If y'all know me and Miss Christie's relationship.
It's not very interesting.
Yes, it is. But if you know me and Miss Christie's relationship, she tells me no a lot.
I do?
Lot. Yeah, I think you tell me a lot. I'd be dancing on tables around here if I could.
Oh, well, that's a no.
I'd be doing cartwheels, everything. I'd be turning off lights, turning on that. I would close up shop much earlier before classes are over if I had it my way. She says, no, I can't do that.
No, we can't do that.
So I told her, I said, well, it's quarantine life. So I get to do what I want, when I want, and that is asking you questions. So here we go.
Oh, she's got them all lined up and ready, like she's been studying or something.
Yes. All right.
I don't think I have any secrets that you don't know.
We'll see. Here we go. Quarantine life. Question 1.
Dun 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 dun.
Christie,
Dun dun dun.
are you married or single, ready to mingle?
I'm married. And I've been married for like 32 years.
Who is that?
Mr. Van Akers.
Mr. Van. We love when Mr. Van comes and visit. He kind of sneaks up on you like a little shark attack. Is that the phone?
He's the prop man.
Yeah, he is. Is that the phone? Where's that supposed to be here?
Well, we're not answering it.
We're not going to answer? Okay, hope it's not you.
It says AT&T.
It is. We're not answering them. Okay.
AT&T.
Okay, next question.
Okay.
How many children do you have? And you can't say the whole studio is all your kids. This is not Jesus with the whole world in his hand. And the mama and the papa and the little baby people. No.
I have 3 children.
Yes.
I have 2 daughters and a son. Alex is my number 1 child, and she is 30. Erin is my number 2 child, and she is 28. Mm-hmm. And Max is my 3rd child, and he is 24. He just turned 24 in February.
Well, my next question, which this now tells me the answer, which one's your favorite? Because it can't be Max, because you don't know his age.
Oh, you know they're all my favorite. I just love them all.
Lies.
In an individual way.
Lies.
No.
Who's your favorite?
Do you have a favorite child? Nobody can have a favorite child.
Yes, you do. During quarantine life? Heck yeah, I do. I have a favorite.
The one that helps the most?
Yes, that day. Like whichever one helps that day the most is helpful. The one that's sweetest that day is my favorite.
Oh, so it goes on a day-to-day basis?
Yes, my love is, it is conditional on the day.
Dominique, we need to pray for her.
Yes, this is why I show up to the devotionals every day. I need them. No, I'm kidding. So, okay, but you don't have a favorite?
I don't have a favorite. I love them all. They're all precious.
I'll comment put the comments who I think her favorite is.
Seriously, who would be my favorite? Okay, next question.
Okay, your favorite type of dance? She likes the hip hop.
Easy. Ballet. I love ballet. Ballet is my favorite kind of dance.
No, she like hip
That
hop.
would be your favorite dance. We're not interviewing Dominique.
Okay,
we're
you're
interviewing
right.
Christy.
You're right. So it's ballet.
Maybe tomorrow it'll be interview Dominique. We'll find out all your deep secrets.
You don't want to. No.
We'll find out who your favorite child is.
I played the fifth.
How long you really been married?
I played the fifth. Common laws. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so how long have you been teaching dance?
Whew! I've been teaching dance since Alex was a baby.
Alex was a baby. Okay,
And she was born in 89.
So that's over 30 years. Okay, is this Erin trying to join the call?
Yeah, she might have something to say to us.
She might.
Y'all forgot to do something.
Erin, we're on live. What do you need?
Oh, sorry. Okay, call me back.
Okay, you should check it out. I talked about you.
I did.
Yeah, they can hear you right now. It's gonna be great. Okay, bye.
Right.
Anything's possible in quarantine life. Okay. Next thing. Okay, so why do you teach?
Why do I teach? Because I just have a passion. Dance is just something so amazing and so awesome. And I learned a long time ago when I was first teaching that, you know what I mean? It's just a gift. It's a gift from the Lord. And I take it very, seriously, spiritually, however you want to say it. And it was an art that I picked up as a child when I was 5. And then I went through, you go through dance, you go through your life. And then I went to the High School Performing and Visual Arts and majored in dance. And so I can totally connect and relate to all the artists, dancer children that really aren't that, they really don't like school a whole lot. I mean, they go to school, but that's not their favorite. Dance is their favorite. Well, that was kind of like me. So
school was not your favorite? Her mama said, make school your favorite.
Well, I would rather take 3 hours of dance and then just 3 hours of of academics than
All day.
12 hours of academics and like 3 hours of dance.
Fair enough. Okay, biggest...
Did I answer the question?
You did. You said, why do you teach?
Okay, that's why I teach,
Because
I love it.
She loves it. Okay, what's your biggest pet peeve?
Oh, girl, if you ever were my student, you know my biggest pet peeve. Girls, if anybody knows, hanging on the ballet bars.
Hanging on the ballet bars.
That's my biggest pet peeve.
Honestly, I like to try to get under Christie's skin. I think I'm going to do that after this
Well,
is over.
Dominique's always been a pet peeve of mine, but I can't get rid of her. She's like a...
No, you can't do it. It's like family. You can't choose them. Hi, Shanna. Hi, Erin. Hi, y'all. Okay, so next question is, what's your favorite candy? What's your favorite candy?
Well, I really don't like candy, but there is one favorite candy I do like.
Okay.
And it has to do with chocolate, dark chocolate, and almonds. So if it's anything, especially Trader Joe's, and they have that sugar on it.
She's real specific, y'all.
Yeah, I'm very... Gabby knows.
Get her gift.
Yeah, dark chocolate covered almonds with the sugar sprinkled on top. And it's that tea sugar to blow.
Yes. Okay, so I like that. So again, she likes the chocolate covered almonds. Make sure you get it. Okay. Now I can tell you right now who her real favorite person is.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, last question, y'all. How long have you had the studio, and how did you acquire the studio?
Well, I've had it probably since, so let's see, I have all our recital things up on the wall, but I think I acquired it in like 06, 07, or the end of 07, and, I just felt like the Lord was just saying, like, this is what I need you to do in my next step of my life, and I wasn't even sure he was accurate, but I prayed about it, and I was just like, what's the worst that can happen? Because I've always been a teacher and always loved teaching and really didn't know the other side of it, but I just stepped out on faith and did what the Lord said to do. And
Mama,
what, sweet girl?
I loved you.
Oh, I love you too. And what do your grandchildren call you?
Sugar Mama,
What?
I want to write on your tablet.
Okay, we'll write on my tablet, okay?
I call her Sugar Mama. I think that's great.
And,
I tried to call her Sugar Mama. She didn't answer too well.
I basically just stepped out in faith and did what the Lord, seeked the Lord, cried out to the Lord, prayed to the Lord. I mean, we spent a lot of time together, and, everything just fell into place after, it was a lot of hard searching and stuff like that. But I love kids. I love dance. I love giving everybody a place to dance. I love that dance is spiritual warfare. I love that dance brings us joy. I love the art. I love the arts, period. Any kind of art, whatever kind of art you do or have. And I just like to give the children a place to dance.
I love it. Good. So this is probably really hard for you not to be open for these kids.
Oh, y'all. I mean, it was a dagger in my soul. But we're not going to go there because,
Yes, we're going to be open soon.
right.
We're going to be open soon.
We're going to
We're
be
believing
open
it.
soon.
Okay, well, that concludes interview with Miss Christie. So now we know Miss Christie a little bit more, and we answered all those questions. I told her I would save our deep secrets for another day. There's
Dominique,
things that
you are so next.
I know some things about Miss Christie. Ooh.
So what's some good news?
I'll reveal it for a right dollar. Huh?
So what is our some good news?
Some good news
Today.
Okay, didn't we already talked about, I saw that, okay, did I see this with you?
What?
Sorry.
You're like way too close
I'm
to me.
sorry. My camera skills is real bad. Okay, so I saw that there were kids that were writing letters to those in the nursing home. Did we already talk about that already?
No.
Oh, okay. So because I read it yesterday, but it was after we had talked, and it was that there was a bunch of kids that they were writing notes to those that were in nursing homes.
That's awesome.
Just letters, just to them to give them encouragement because they haven't been able to see people. And you think about like when you're, the elderly, they like to be social too,
Let's go knock
but
on
they
all
can't.
their windows and say hi to them.
I think you'd scare them half to death and give them a heart attack.
You do?
Yeah, you might.
Real friendly.
She'll be real friendly. Like stranger at your door. Hi.
Okay, so let's go to the word of the day.
Let's go to the word of the day.
Okay, my turn.
Okay. Hold. Okay.
I'm gonna cut you in half.
Don't cut me in half. She always does that. Okay, y'all. So this
It's
is
so fitting today too.
it's gonna be real good. So it's April 2nd. Jesus is calling. This has really been on our heart as well when we read it. It's so, gosh, it always happens that way. So here we go. This is the Lord speaking. I have promised to meet all your needs according to my glorious riches.
I don't know what.
Your deepest, most constant need is for my peace. I have planted peace in the garden of your heart where I live. But there are weeds growing there too. Pride, worry, selfishness, unbelief. I am the gardener, and I am working to rid your heart of those weeds. I do my work in various ways. When you sit quietly with me, I shine the light of my presence directly into your heart. In this heavenly light, peace grows abundantly and weeds shrivel up. I also send trials into your life. When you trust me in the midst of trouble, peace flourishes and weeds die away. Thank me for troublesome situations. The peace they can produce far outweighs the trials you endure. Y'all, 2 Corinthians 4:17. For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. I think that, that Christie, she started, when we were discussing it, she was going into for those that may feel alone and what this can actually mean for you. Do you want to
Feel, girl, we are alone.
We do feel, yes, we are alone.
So I was just saying that meant to me, like, I know everybody kind of feels like alone in their own situation, and that you sometimes, we are alone, and there's people that are lonelier than us that don't have family members living with them or, have families that are around them at this time, and everybody struggles with that differently and feeling lonely and feeling, all alone in your situation. And I think that's a good time to just, focus on the Lord, draw him in because he's there with us. He's there with you. And he will show you such amazing, awesome things on the other side if we just spend time with him and alone time with him. And so you're never really alone. He's always there. And he's a gentleman, so he's waiting on your call. And so if you feel lonely, you can just bow your head and just ask the Lord to be with you and to give you wisdom and to give you guidance. And I've been asking for a lot of that this last couple of weeks, just to show me how to deal with, being a leader and being, an owner of a small business and just all the stuff that comes along with that. And there's many of you out there, I know. And you know what I mean? I could feel alone because my husband has not been home not one day since the thing. He's considered essential, even though he's not a doctor or a nurse, but he's in finance. And I know all you finance people are working your little fingers off. And so, I mean, after me and Dominique meet with our little funness, then I go home. But, you know what I mean? I just do chores because, you know, I got to stay busy. But, I mean, the Lord does remind me, like, okay, this is weed pulling time. And not physically weeds, even though I did pull the weeds. You know what I mean? Soul search and dig deep and okay, what kind of person am I really? Like if I'm stuck in this situation, you know, yourself starts showing up, like your real self starts showing up without the distractions, without the studio, without the kids, without running errands, without, you know what I mean, all of our busyness. The real Christie shows up, and real Christie needs people.
She's struggling, y'all. She on the struggle bus. But hey, she has the Lord. She has the Lord to depend on. So she has the Lord's peace. So we're so excited. We love y'all. We think the world of you. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode of Quarantine Life. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye.